Boom, boom. We here.
Can you hear me today?
I can hear you.
You can't?
I can. I
Oh,
can.
perfect. I'm literally like 2 seconds from home right now.
Okay, okay.
At the gym right now, but yeah, I'm down to start.
Okay, okay.
How have you been today?
I've been excellent. You are, this is a piece of history. You're getting the first interview on the brand new phone.
Oh yeah, that's good. What did
Yeah.
you get?
I just got like a regular Samsung. It's easy to take the files off of it. Like a lot of people be going iPhones. Like to get the files, like these files. Like
Yeah,
it's so much easier. Like off the Android.
yeah. Samsungs are a lot. Like if you learn how to navigate them, they're a lot. They have a lot more benefits. I find. I still stick with iPhone right now, but you know what? My girlfriend works for Apple, so like whenever I have a problem, it's not too bad. She just hates it.
Okay.
She just hates when I ask her a question after work. She's like, "I'm not working anymore."
Right? Right? It's like, yo, it's like, but I have this problem, like, and you know how to do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, man, like, I have a buddy that's like a chef, and I was like, man, like, I was like, yo, let's make some fucking ill shit. And he's like, I don't want to cook nothing right now. I'm off work, right?
Yeah,
I'm like, man, like one of my good friends is a chef. I gotta eat that. I gotta have like an experience this shit. I told him that. I was like, I'll go to the grocery store. I'll buy all the shit you want. Fucking, I'm like, you just gotta cook the shit up, you know?
yeah. I actually just did that the other day. We made tacos. We had actually somebody in my building come and help us make like grabs. We didn't have enough money to grab like the rest of the taco stuff, so when I cooked dinner, it was good.
Oh, definitely. When you have one thing and you don't have the other,
Yeah,
it's like, yo, bring everybody together. Like somebody has something.
it makes things so much easier. I think COVID kind of fucked that up for a lot of people. Like, and then like realistically, we all kind of helped each other out in a certain way before, and then like we were kind of forced out of that for a while.
Yeah, for sure. It was like everybody had cooties, but you know,
Yeah,
we're outside now. I'm actually inside, but I was outside all day. You know.
absolutely. I'm coming back from the gym myself.
You're coming from the gym. How often do you go to the gym?
You know what? Today was actually really good. It's kind of a turnaround point for me. We've been super busy since like the move and stuff. We finally got a couch, so now we're settling in, and I'm like, yeah, it's time to go back. Like today is my kind of going back, and like I'm hoping to start out doing at least 4 days a week. Uh, Again, like I used to do CrossFit, but like throughout like when I was younger, I used to do CrossFit when I was like 15, 16, and I fell out of it for a bit, just like not having places and stuff. So now the girl and I got a place, and for the last 5 months, we just like that single that you heard, that was
Yeah.
supposed to be out like last November, and I just didn't have
Okay.
I didn't have a place, and then like it was hard to get to the studio. Things happened, like some really negative shit in my life, right? And I just kind of lately been working through it, and I've honestly I'm in a really good place right now, and I'm just trying to keep my head on my shoulders, right?
No, that's dope. That's dope. Like, man, I'm like everybody goes through shit, and it just makes like better human beings. Like, man,
Absolutely,
like it sucks to go through some shit, but like who you become afterwards
yeah, man.
is like it's fucking amazing. Like, like I've definitely been in the moment and be like, man, why the fuck is this happening? And later on, be like, oh, that's why it happened.
Yeah, man. What doesn't kill you definitely does make you stronger. It's not a myth.
For sure, and like we were just talking about the gym. So like I was just thinking like the other day, like man, like I have fluctuated with my weight. I've had it up, I've had it down. I've worked out at home, and then like getting a good routine of working out at home. But then like things just started off. I'm actually thinking about getting a gym membership. Um, how much different is it like motivation like when you're there when you're there at the gym and like I've been thinking about that too. It's like I might more stick out to this workout thing if I'm at the gym and I'm doing different things.
Let me just say, like, I'm a pretty like introvert person. Like, I don't really talk to too many people. I keep my circle small, and I don't like going to like I don't know if budget is an issue, but like I don't like I tried Crunch first, and like there's just way too many people there. I'm at a private gym right now. I can go at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there'd be like nobody there. So uh, if that kind of hold on, it's kind of echoey in here.
Like like for me, like I wouldn't actually mind like a lot of people at the gym. Like maybe if I'm sitting there, I'm really going. I have somebody there to wipe off my sweat. Like I have people like handing me water and stuff like that. I wouldn't mind people around. You know.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's that, and I don't know if going to like a gym that works for you. Like, I don't know. I just find that it's easier motivational wise to go to a private one. That's myself. But if you have
Okay.
a lot of people that if you want to like watch other people's workouts to see how they do it or like motivational wise, if that motivates you, by all means. Me, I'd rather quiet into myself. Like, almost rather do it at home. But
Yeah, me I'd probably be the guy like in there asking the questions I see the people that are doing really well. I'm like okay, I'd be asking the questions. Like I'm the complete opposite. I'm like an introvert. I'm a outrovert.
yeah, true. Yeah, you're pretty outgoing. And
Yeah, for sure.
you have to be, especially to do like this what you do, right? Like I couldn't. I definitely my girlfriend talks to people all day. Like I definitely couldn't do that all day. So
Yeah, so I find nowadays it's kind of different. Like me seeing this a lot of introverts making music, and and they're and it's a weird thing to me. I actually had this one guy come up to me. He was a gay guy, and he told me that that inspired him to he had made music before too, and the fears of putting out music were like crazy to him, and I was like, this is a gay guy that had come out, and I was like, yo, I'm like, you coming out is like way harder than putting out music,
yeah,
like
I agree. I agree with like being an introvert. Like I find it hard to put out music because I'm like me myself. Like I only promoted my song, my first single. I literally only promoted it like I don't know 2-3 times. Like I hard to do that. So, mind you, I was also doing a lot of other stuff. Like I was getting the place ready. Like I finally have like my first kind of base level amateur setup for a studio that like I've been working towards since I was like fucking I don't know 15. Like I've been wanting this stuff, and I'm 21 now, so I'm pretty psyched out about it. Now it's
like
just the motivation to like get to work on it, kind of thing. I've been screwing with the beats, but like the beats itself like is one like a whole other thing. But like it's gonna be a huge learning curve that I'm really excited for.
I find yeah, like for artists when they're first coming out and like the ones that are introverted, the stage is something like you have to like kind of like you have to push yourself to do,
Yeah,
and like the stage will bring make you feel comfortable more in places around different people because then
when I first came back to Hamilton, I do photography as well. Like
yeah.
I pushed myself into that, and kind of got around the hip hop scene a little bit more. And like, man, that was really, really, really hard for me, especially because again, there was a lot of negative stuff. I'm not gonna touch base on too much, right? Or like some family stuff, and then like my best friend passed, and then so like I felt the need to like just like because I didn't him was really all I really knew. Like he was my only friend really. Like other than I had one or two more at the time, and I still have one good buddy that I talk to now. But yeah, like that was a huge push for me to like, and it helped me with my photography a lot. I got some portfolio, you know, like now my camera's broken. I'm just waiting to get it repaired. So,
Okay, so yeah, for like when you started the photography, like what were like the first couple of shots you're taking?
I actually, I've been doing photography since I was like, uh, 12. I had
Okay.
like, then like, and I used to take really close up pictures of bugs and stuff, and I like
Okay.
birds and stuff. Like I have a portfolio of some of my old pictures from when I was young. I could pull it out, but like it's not the best. But yeah, I started then, and like it kind of just I kind of again I fell out of it for a while, you know, like being in high school and stuff. And then I recently, like, my camera was out of date. Got back into it like a year or so ago, and then I purchased a new camera and really started to push myself into this like event scene, and that was really fun. And like I really actually just like enjoyed making, like, I helped a lot of artists out. Like I did a lot of free work at the start, and I
Yeah.
just enjoyed like people smiling and stuff and seeing like the outcome, and you know I enjoyed making people happy like that, right? So
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy. I actually have a friend that doesn't do like photography professionally, but likes to mess around with it. But she actually started with bugs, like the same thing. Like started doing close up pictures of bugs,
yeah.
and like yeah, like I find like animals are way better in pictures. Like I don't know, like man, like humans, like we're just like
Oh yeah.
uh, like oh look at us. Like animals are like focused. They're always like just like when you look at a picture of like a lot of times with an animal, man, you can tell it's focusing on something like
Yeah.
serious. Like
Yeah.
it's not just you know.
And it's funny you say that because like I'll catch myself trying to take photos of certain people, and like they just won't get it. Like I have to actually pose them, you know, like things like that. And like that was a huge, like that was probably my hardest because I'm not very social, right? So me trying to like be nice and tell them, oh, you can't, you gotta kind of move your head that way, you know. I
Yeah.
had problem with that a little bit, but I did really well. Like, and I'm super excited to get my camera back. I think when I get my camera back, I'm gonna start focusing on like less live performance stuff and more like to lean towards what I want to do, like things like landscape, things like that, to kind of show what others kind of like. I don't just do live performances. I do other stuff. I want to get more into, like, I used to do a lot of family work, like people, like couples and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, families, yeah, and couples, yeah,
But anyway, that would be like for like anything paid. But
yeah.
I want to mainly do like my own like nature stuff for a while, and experiment more with that. It's a lot more peaceful, and I don't do well with the clubs, but I will do them. I will do them because I do enjoy it. However, and that's a good way for me to network. So.
I've actually been working on getting my pics better. I'm working on my dick pics. I got a light here. Now I put the light low, and I have the camera up top, and
Yeah.
it lights it up pretty well. Like
Lighting and is all it takes, man. Angle
right,
and
right. So now I think I because I've sent some old ones out that weren't really the best lighting, and so now I want to get some ones where it's like, yeah, I got some good lighting. It looks nice. Boom, here it is.
there you go, man. There you go. I should have laid. Love it.
For sure, for sure. So yeah, so you started like the whole photography at 12. When was the first time you dropped some rhymes?
Um, you know what? I was rhyming the words since I could start like talking. Like I
Okay.
rem I remember when I was like I was very like I was bullied in school, crazy, right? Like I
Okay.
remember or grade 4, I'd be like I'd be writing certain rhymes on the sides of my math and stuff, and like all down up and down my arms would be like poems, like and pen. I'd get trouble in school for writing on my whole, like it would be a sleeve. I don't know why I chose to do that and not paper, because maybe I would have some old stuff when I was that young to this day.
Yeah.
My I didn't really know what I was doing, and for a long time I didn't really know what I was doing. Even like till 14, I 14 I used to freestyle a lot, like before I got a brain injury and stuff, and like I didn't really know exactly. Like I was in Hamilton, and I didn't even know there was really a hip hop scene in Hamilton. I just was doing it to vent. I had a rough life. I was just doing it to vent for the most part, and then I started making songs, and that was where I am now.
Yeah, for sure. Like definitely like yeah, as a young like child, like I mean like I remember like when I was getting into some shit, and then I started rhyming. It kind of like kept me home of like, and then like some of my early rhymes like before I was doing these interviews, I was putting out songs, but like some of my early rhymes like were like angry, and I was like an angry kid, and like and I'm glad I wasn't out there fucking wilding out like using that anger somewhere else.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
yeah.
I agree. I agree.
So when was the first time like somebody you know like really respected your rhymes? Was like you dropped a certain verse in front of them, or like you heard somebody talking about you, or like
I think that okay. I've had a lot of people tell me I had shit, or like when before, like even producers that were fucked me over in the past. Um, but like it never really got to me. Okay, so there's I've listened to, there's this one Hamilton artist that I've listened to for years. I never really thought to message him or anything like that. I talked to him briefly in the past. Then I dropped my song, and before I dropped my song, I asked him how he liked it, and he actually really respected my bars. So that was probably the first time I was like, okay, I like I almost fucking, I giggled a little bit. I was like, fuck, this is sick. Like, I actually had a little bit of fan me moment for a second. Like, like pretty happy about that. So,
who was that?
God, it's the MC. I like,
PMC?
yeah, he's one of my favorite Hamilton artists, like by
Shout
far.
out to the MC. Shout out to the MC. He's
I
definitely
like cats. I like the high cats as well. They're old heads. Like I always get along with people better than my own age. Like my own age has completely fucked me out my whole life. Like so I've got a lot more respect from the older heads. Like uh, so yeah. Anyway, regardless, he's also, honestly, a lot of his music has
and
just
so
helped me out in the past a lot. I remember watching his like when he was on Canada's Got Talent or
yeah,
whatever.
for
I rem-
sure.
I remember watching like his finale, like on
And
like So of course they won't let a hip hop artist win, but it is what he should have won.
definitely shout out to the MC. He's definitely an AG TV alumni. You know.
Back to your question, that was like definitely a big moment because I listened to him for so long and I respect him a lot. So and honestly, I hope in the future that we can maybe work together.
So definitely looking forward to that. So yeah. So what was it like in your inner circle when you first started like putting out songs? Like was everybody kind of like on board? Like, oh yeah, like or were people telling you, oh, I don't know, man, like another rapper, or like
Well, I haven't really done too much yet. Like, 'cause so I struggled to find somebody that would help me with music and not
yeah, it's hard.
like just not like just put sorry, not just like put reverb on my stuff. Like I struggled for a while to find a producer that I liked.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Have you found one?
Yeah, no, and now I'm finally gonna be able to put out some, like I said, just got the place. Like, so I guess it's a little bit early to see like, oh, what people are gonna say, right? I definitely noticed that like I did a lot of photography and stuff like for people, and people, like my work. I definitely noticed that there's a lot of people that stopped talking to me once I put my first song out. But that's
Yeah.
not that is what it is. Like, they're like just another rapper, and
Yeah.
I'm
Um,
super passionate about this. The song that you heard, the first single, like I've got tons in the vault right now. I'm just waiting for my producer. I'm like so the
yeah. An awesome spot where I advise a lot of Hamilton artists to go is Self-Made Studios. Go over see Ross Burns. Do you know who that is?
yeah.
Like his house is like the Hamilton Hip Hop Museum.
Oh
Like
really?
when you go in there and you see all the names on the wall, and you're like, oh shit, so and so was here, so and so, like all the people that have been there, and like you see all the flyers, and you see like his house is really like the hip hop museum, and we were just talking about the High Cats being a big part of it, and they just joined in. Shout out the High Cats.
Oh guys.
Yeah. What was the first you said it's hard for you to get out and get out to the shows, but you did it. What was the first show again?
I think the first show that I came back, I was really in a rough position. Probably it was like, I think it was one of DNA's shows. Fucking get what it was called. K Triggs got me in, and respects. Shout out to K Triggs for that.
Sorry, Matrix.
He kind of like helped me get it out like into like a more shows, to get some practice in a like a higher pace. Uh, it, like because a lot of my photography was like not like, oh hey, take a picture of me real quick with this different lighting, like it's not as easy as people think it is, so
For sure. I find like actually the best pictures are when like the people don't even know that they're being.
yeah,
Uh,
absolutely. That's why I want to get into a different lens so I can take pictures farther away. That would be a lot better.
that's why like whenever I go for my photo shoots, like with anybody, I always smoke like a lot of weed beforehand, so then I kind of forget that I'm getting my picture taken. I'm just
Yeah.
like I'm just chilling.
Oh yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
chilling all high. I'm like oh yeah, looking at the scenery. I'm like oh shit yeah, a picture's being taken. Sweet, I got those. You know.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. You smoke a lot of weed then?
I smoke a fair amount. I wouldn't say a lot. I wouldn't say a little. I would say consistent.
Yeah, I try. I'm really chronic right now. I'm trying to like kind of lean off I have bad asthma, so I don't want it to like. I don't want it to fuck with. I can feel it fucking with my shit. So
I actually it's almost like a reward. Like I'll do some shit. Like I'll have a list of I find daily goals are like super important. Like
absolutely, absolutely.
like if I cross off a couple things off that list, boom, I can sit there and smoke one. You know.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. You should see my mirror right now. It's constantly got things crossed off on it.
For sure, for sure. And like I find like daily goals lead to like big things like in the end because like I find when I set monthly goals or I set weekly goals, like there's days where I slack.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah.
But if I'm like yo motherfucker, you have to do that shit every day. Go look
Mm-hmm.
in the mirror and be like yo fucking do that shit. You know.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I find that's a big motivational thing for me. I'll talk to myself like I'll be like yo motherfucker like what are you doing?
Yeah,
I
no,
find like I find like everybody has their own motivational thing that's the thing for me like what's a motivation of it like everybody gets motivatedly different so like what are the things like that push you.
probably with like probably just like things that I've done like I'll look in the past and I'll be like, this is like nothing, and then I'll be like, I'll just push myself through it or something, especially if I don't want to do it or I'm procrastinating, or like I'll count some blessings, that, and then I'll realize that if I don't do something, like then that's gonna, push me back, right? I don't know. Motivation lately has been a little bit rough for me myself. Because, like I said, we just got a couch, and I've never actually had like it's just I've only noticed this the past week. We've had it for a week, and I've never had a living room in my entire life. So I bought the studio, and then I bought the couch.
Nice,
Right?
nice.
I'm trying to find balance in life right now, and I have a lot of time.
That's key.
I know
That's key. And like, I'm glad you're saying that now. And I want you to remember that, because like the key to like success is really balance in life. Like man,
I got a new girlfriend. I got a dog. I got a lot of shit I need to, like, I've lived alone since I was 14. Now I got a lot of experience from that, and I'm trying to just like putting it all together and trying to keep my head on straight, not go crazy. Because music does kind of make you go crazy a little bit. However, I love doing it. Like, especially like right now, because like I'm really wanting to get some old songs out that I wrote. Like that one that you wrote, like it's kind of just been like in my head, like kind of punching me, because I want to start writing some new material. Like I do write every day, but I want to start writing some newer feels of material, like more positive things like that, because that's where my life is headed. But I just feel I can't do that without a background sensation of where I was, or else it won't make sense. You know what I mean? Like I need some reflection on my past life and things like that, right? So that brings me to, like, I want to talk about my upcoming EP. I'm gonna be doing.
Before that, like I want to mention, like you're just saying, like you have all the old music where it's like that really like feel shit, and like you're more on a positive vibe now. Me, I started off my music thing the same way, because like I was always like a funny guy, and like I was always like my first stuff was very serious, and a lot of people were like, man, like this isn't a reflection of like really who you are. But like that it really helped me, like, but it helped me, but it also like kept those memories like reoccurring, and it kind of brought me down, like that some of the old serious shit. But the second I started making like fun music, like my life started changing around.
Yeah, no,
Like I made a conscious decision. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some fun music. The second I started doing that, man, my life started changing.
yeah, absolutely. That's good.
But yeah, you were saying like so you got the new EP.
Yeah, I'm just waiting on like I've done a few payments on beats and stuff. I'm just waiting to see some ideas right now, and then I can put my work in. So right now I'm on a waiting game.
Okay. Who are some of the producers you're looking to get our beats from?
I work with Dennis Neves. He's a producer in Toronto.
Okay.
He's an older head, and he's really good. I like his work. He's the one that did the beat that's on Bandage.
Yeah. Nice.
So he's worked with a few like higher tags, so he's a little bit more pricey. So that's another issue a little bit. But
Okay. Let's say like the budget don't matter. You can get the best producer ever, and you can get a feature from whoever you want. Who is producing the track, and who's who's the feature?
Death Row Records, and probably I'd say
What, like Dre? Like Dre as a producer? Are you saying Death Row Records? Like
yeah.
Dre? Okay.
And I don't know, man. Probably Mad Chad would be pretty sick. I
Okay.
can't lie. Mad Chad would be pretty sick to have on a track. I'm just trying to think like who like I like with some of my flows and stuff. Who like I love Eminem, but like I know that would never happen.
Hey, I put the thing out there. You could have anybody.
Yeah,
So it'd be Dre
I
on
think
the beat
cool.
and M on the feature.
It would be cool to have Eminem. Yeah, that'd be sick.
Okay, okay. For me, I'd probably go Premier, DJ Premier, and Nas.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Nas is sick.
That'd be fire. That'd be fire for sure, for sure.
Uh,
So
what's your favorite song by Nas?
ooh, um, just thinking of right off the top, I'm probably gonna go with Life's a Bitch.
Oh, nice, nice.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like it probably changes at different
I
times. Like
also
I was going to work the other day, and like for the whole day I had the represent,
yeah.
represent, 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 represent. I was just walking around work like just yelling that shit to
Like
people.
I that's one of my favorite songs. Like that's the one where he's like pissing in the elevator, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That's my I listen to that going to the gym all the time.
yeah. Me I find like when you're going into work, like the last song you hear before you go in is so important. Like because like that song is going to get you through that shift.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely, definitely. So who's in the playlist right before work, like right before you to like get you in that I gotta get this shit done.
I listen to a lot. Like my genre is pretty split up. Like I actually listen to a lot of MC, a lot of his new stuff on a regular basis.
Nice,
I
nice.
do like uh I don't know. Like I try and steer away from M's old shit. He's just so angry and gets me too hyped up. Like but like I like M stuff. Definitely it really depends on my mood, right? Like I do struggle with like searching for music nowadays just because like
For
a lot of
for
it a lot of the new stuff I really don't like. Like I'm really old school, so like when I finally find that track that like it's mostly old stuff that I'm finding, right? And it's
yeah,
never at the top of the charts. It's never what's gonna come up on Spotify. So it's really hard for, especially because I'm a 2001 baby. You know, like I'm like really shouldn't be listening to this stuff for what I am.
yeah.
Like and you, it's amazing music, so everybody should be listening to it.
Yeah. Me, I'm definitely an old head. I'm 85.
Yeah,
85. Yeah, but even me, like I listen like Rakim, like that shit came out in '88. I was 3, you
yeah,
know, and like I still bump that shit.
nice. I like a lot of like Elton John's good. Like I like a lot of oldies like that. I like a lot of rock, like the Scorpions. I like
Okay.
AC/DC, a little bit less than like some of the like you know like
The Doors. You familiar with the Doors?
not not
It's
100.
like that. It's like that same old time frame.
I
Like
like
the
I like the Pixies too. The yeah the Pixies I think
okay.
they're all right.
Yeah, for me, like everybody thinks because I have these hip hop guys on and I'm always this hip hop stuff. Like I don't listen to other stuff. I listen to Bob Marley.
Yeah,
Um,
Bob Marley, bro, fucking he hits, bro.
for
Yo,
sure, for
fucking
sure. I'll listen to the Doors. I'll listen to Nirvana.
yeah.
Like like the whole grunge that whole grunge time was like a dope time. Like man,
I feel like a lot of people should be, you know, have that like mindset more of that time. You know, like a lot of people were, like now it's like a lot of influencers are saying, "Oh, rob this guy, rob your friend," and then fuck, you know, it's like the influencers back in the day, like you know, like they didn't really, they were pretty loyal to each other, like in the more,
you know what though? Like people say things are different in different times,
yeah.
but you gotta think like. Did you really know if it was different back then? Like we like back in the '90s, like they didn't have cell phones.
No,
Like so they weren't on social media. It was it was a different game. I remember like this is gonna make me sound like an old head. I used to burn my songs on like CDs and push out CDs because there was no I gotta stream my shit. Like it was like no, I have to get these physical CDs out to people.
Yeah, no, exactly.
And my hustle for that was pretty good. This was like back in the Napster and LimeWire days where you can download the songs of like the big artists. So I would download maybe like 10 songs from like big artists. Then I'd put maybe like 4 songs of mine mixed in, and I would sell these CDs out there. So they listen to like a Nas, then a Gangstar, then a Jay-Z, then one of my songs.
That's sick.
Yeah.
That's a good way. That's a good way to, because
Yeah, and it's the same thing now. If you look at getting on these playlists, that's how a lot of artists blow up. If they get on that certain playlist, they're gone.
yeah. How would you how would one get on like I noticed that my shit I just haven't had like a whole lot of time to get my put myself out there with like playlists and stuff. Like I noticed that my shit's on like one playlist right now, but it just like automatically got on there. How do people like manage that, if you don't mind me asking?
As far as getting on playlist right now, I really don't know like the method of that. Like I personally don't put up music right now.
Yeah.
But definitely if you see the people that make the playlist, certain channels and shit like that. Just send them an email.
Yeah.
An email looks very professional, and just send in oh hey how would I get my stuff featured on here?
Yeah, absolutely.
And one of the key things to I find have led me to the best things in my life is just ask.
Yeah.
Ask the question, man, we're all here to learn. We don't know everything.
Yeah.
If you don't know, just ask. Man, send emails, whatever it is, you need to do. Just somebody knows how to do it.
Yeah.
Right? If you ask enough people, somebody knows how to do it.
Yeah, man. I've been looking at courses online for beats and stuff lately, like how to make beats and stuff like that.
So we talked about photography. We talked about the rapping. You got the new EP coming up. Is there anything we missed?
I don't know, man. We covered a lot of shit, to be honest. I think you know about my whole life for the past 5 months. But no, yeah, pretty much. We covered a decent amount.
Okay, so before we wrap this up, on the 30th, did you see my post about so on the 30th I'm doing one of these live things again, but I'm having multiple people come in and they're all going to drop verses, and
Okay.
then just dip out. If you want to drop a verse on the 30th, at 9 o'clock, I'm going to start it.
Does it have to be a freestyle?
What's that?
Does it have to be a freestyle?
No, it doesn't have to be a freestyle. It can be any verse from even if you have a new song you want to promote, a rap one of the verses.
All right, yeah. You know what? I'll definitely be on your DMs for that because I'd be definitely willing to do that.
So I think it's gonna be a dope experience. I got quite a few dope MCs that are gonna hop in there. So
I've been wanting to put out a verse. I just have a problem putting unfinished music. I just want to put the song out, right? But I'm so eager to let people know that I am working on things. Again, it just took me a lot of stress into putting this place together. But now at least I'm a comfortable artist and I can start working and being comfortable while working. Before it was a lot of fucking uncomfortable working.
Yeah, you said a couple of key things in this. You said the balance in life. And you want to be comfortable. If you really want to succeed, your foundation. You're saying you're getting your place together. You got your couch. You got you're building your foundation,
I
and that's
also
great.
that like the person that made this all happen for me, made like the song happen, made my fucking day all the time, is also happy, because that's, you know, she's like a big reason why I am still doing what I'm doing. Like I was very, like, you know, music got me out of depression in a sense, but it was only going to get me so far, right?
Right.
So I definitely have a good team member right now.
Awesome, awesome. Well,
What's that?
yeah. That being said, I want you to have a good night. We're gonna wrap this up, and yeah, man. So hop in, and drop some fire on the 30th
I hope that you have a blessed rest of your night, eh, man? Thanks for letting
for
me know.
sure,
All right.
for sure. All right, peace.